everybody else.
So what's the good fats?
The good fats, of course, are fats that have not been heat damaged. Fats from nuts and from seeds. Olive oil is another really good fat. Coconut oil is a good fat. Flaxseed oil.
So the seeds like sunflower, safflower.
Yes, yeah.
Seed oils.
And I would watch out for any kind of animal fats and deep fried food, stuff like that. All the stuff that it's hard to eat in small quantities.
Yeah.
Like potato chips and fried chicken and stuff like that. Yeah. If you have to have chicken, then you want to broil it and make it like a low fat manner. Like you want to, for like proteins, you want to go with beans and nuts and stuff like that. Is the main core of your diet.
Yeah. And what can I do for high cholesterol?
Well, for high cholesterol, again, the exercise will help with that. We have a lot of supplements, of course. I know we didn't talk about the supplements too much for for blood pressure, and there's tons of supplements.
Yeah, and what would be your number one supplement?
Well, you got to. If there's an imbalance in the body, we got to get the right nutrition into the body. So magnesium is a big part of that. If you're not doing magnesium, that's something that's hard to get in your diet, and
it's depleted out of a lot of our food sources, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's not in a lot of food sources in general.
Yeah.
So I would. Hawthorn is another thing you can take for blood pressure. CoQ10, B vitamins, like you say, the beneficial fats.
Yeah. And avoid the table salt.
Yeah, avoid table salt. You want like a good sea salt, good full spectrum mineral sea salt.
All right.
Potassium is another important mineral. We got
all right. I think it covers
amino acids. We can. Yeah, if people have more questions, they can come in the store and we can help them with that too.
More suggestions. All right, we'll be right back. We'll take a break and we'll see you soon.
A family business since 1947, the Trading Post is Western Michigan's #1 rare, classic, and unique auto sales. They offer vehicle appraisals for banks, insurance companies, lawyers, and estates.
Papa Bear's Restaurant offering a variety of hometown favorites served all day, every day. From scrambles like steak, meat lovers, and Italian to house omelets like their Papa Bear, Teddy Bear, Southern and Western, to the Grizzly Bear stuffed hash brown, plus delectable lunch items, breaded shrimp and smelt, chicken strips and beer-battered fish. Papa Bear's Restaurant. Dine in and take out 7 days a week.
Living healthy is more than just counting carbs and exercising. It's a lifestyle choice. Embrace sound, natural alternatives. Cultivate, sustain a better way to healthy living. The Health Hut offers a wide selection of herbs, supplements, health and beauty products, as well as bulk foods and natural and organic groceries. The Health Hut, growing strong since 1975.
Open since 1939, it's US 31 Barbecue. They offer various combination sandwiches which include pork, beef, or ham. And for dessert, they serve delicious pie and shakes.
Hi, welcome back to Forever Young. I'm Pollyanna. This is Mr. Eric Johnson. And we are doing today a question and answers. And our last one was on the heart. Our next one is on the brain. And we get a lot of questions on that, memory. So what can I do for my brain, my mind, and my memory?
Okay, well, since we already talked about exercise and stuff in the last topic, which also applies to the brain.
Yeah, keep moving.
Just physical exercise. So we'll skip over that and we'll move on to
Well,
more.
I'll just say that entails it, because it does.
Yeah.
Exercise is important.
Yeah, exercise definitely is important for the brain.
What is it, the old saying, laziness breeds laziness. So you want to get out there and do something, because your brain is the same in your mind.
Yeah, the brain, like when people get depressed, a lot of that's not lack of exercise, and just when you don't exercise the brain, you don't get the circulation to the brain, and you don't oxygenate the brain the way you're supposed to, and so it really does affect memory and concentration a lot, but that's only a piece of the puzzle. I know there's a lot of talk, we were just talking here about the difference between there's a lot of controversy about bottled water and tap water. As we've mentioned several times in the show, we are really not fans of bottled water or tap water. The tap water, unfortunately, here in Muskegon is contaminated with fluoride and chlorine, which I understand they have to put the chlorine in there because they pump the water and filter it through Lake Michigan for the most part, and you got to kill the microbes.
Sterilize.
but the fluoride is kind of inexcusable. The data has really been disproven about fluoride. So when it comes to the brain memory and concentration, you really, really want to avoid fluoride. And that can be hard to do because you go to a restaurant, you're getting ice that's been filtered, but the chlorine is still present. Your tap water is full of chlorine, so you really need to get a good source. I know we use either spring water, which is from a natural spring, or we use distilled water, and that does not contain chlorine or fluoride. So that might be something you might not think about for the brain, but chlorine and fluoride
and then
really do affect the brain.
And also help is eliminate anything artificial from a diet. It's aspartame, NutraSweet, Sucralose, Splenda. Aspartame has been linked to paralysis, stroke, numbness. Actually, they found studies that eats holes in the brain cells, and this is not, and they may not be repairable. So that's a controversial.
Yeah, so definitely avoid the artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
You also have to look at the brain sugar things. A lot of people, when people have trouble with concentration, it's because their blood sugar is going up and down, and that's where the artificial sweeteners, even the natural, what they call the natural no-calorie sweeteners, they even have that problem.
Yeah,
is the body anticipates sugar, does not receive it. And then your blood sugar becomes, you drop into a low blood sugar state, which you really got to take that carefully. You're almost better off to do even natural low calorie pops, if you're going to do them at all, with another sugar source. So you're getting some real sugar, which sounds contradictory, but you got to really watch to keep your blood sugar stable throughout the day, because that affects that really affects memory and concentration.
And then the beef controversy. My opinion.
Some of these things are kind of seem peripheral on the surface, but the
mass market beef.
You want me to talk about that?
Yeah, because I studied this here. Mass market beef, especially cow beef. It's a cow isn't usually diagnosed with mad cow disease until it's 5 years old, and I'm not sure hardly any beef cows lives to be 5 years old to get tested for this. And so what it is cows are meant to eat grass, and they take cows that are infected with this, it's called, let me look it up real quick because it's hard to say. Bovine spongiform and
cephalopathy.
Yeah, I'm not good at phonics. I can spell it though. Yeah. I can spell anything, but I can't say it. Right. Don't make me sick because I'll make it up.
There's been very few cases of actual.
Yeah. But it can pass as Alzheimer's and dementia because humans eat this beef, and it can be, and the brain gets spongy and very problematic. And according to goveg.com, that's goveg.com, goveg.com, that any human or animal that ingests this tainted meat can have this protein disturbance that's caused from it, and that can pass as many times as Alzheimer's and dementia. So, and it just fed the chickens.
You've got a lot of stress hormone in beef. And
yeah,
pork
that too.
And, even chicken.
For stress, yeah. So the next thing is, what supplements would you suggest? Okay,
then it goes back to what we were talking about with blood pressure. You want to get the bad fats out, and you want to get the good fats in. You want to, by good fats we mean like fish oil or eating fish. Clean fish that's not contaminated. So you got to watch out for that. You got your beneficial oils, which I think all 5 of these topics we're going to cover today. Maybe we should just get this out of the way. But you want to get the bad fats out, the good fats in, and that can be, like I say, fish oil, oils from nuts and seeds. But all isolated oil should be used at a minimum. You just want to use like maybe not more than 3 tablespoons of actual oil in a day, anyways. And that's if you're not eating nuts and other seeds and stuff like that. So you really got to watch your fat intake. But you want to get the good fats. They're really important for the brain. Your brain is like over 50% fat. So,
and it's also good for the whole central nervous system, which starts at the brain and goes down the back.
Right.